Okay, we are on air, 9 o'clock, Central European summertime. Good morning or good afternoon, wherever you are watching this webinar. It's about doing business in Thailand, opportunities in the biocircular green economy. My name is Mats Gerlam. I'm a consultant for BOI, and I will moderate this event today. And we have a lot of good speakers, a hectic 1 hour. We have from the embassy, we have from Thailand Board of Investments 2 speakers, we have from the Federation of Thai Industries, and we have also 2 case studies from Nordic Bioproducts Group and also from PECO. This event will be recorded and is recorded, and you will also receive a link afterwards so you can look at it. And we have muted all of the attendees here, but if you have any question, please use the Q&A, and then we will monitor it. And hopefully in the end, if we have time, we will be able to answer some of them, or the one we can't have time for, we will follow up there. So without further delay, let me introduce the first presenter, the ambassador for Royal Thai Embassy in Sweden. Please, Her Excellency Arun Rum.
Yes, thank you, Mac, and ladies and gentlemen, speakers and distinguished guests. Good morning from Stockholm. It is my pleasure to welcome all to today's webinar on doing business in Thailand, opportunities in the biocircular green economy. Thailand and Nordic countries comprises Sweden, Norway, Denmark, and Finland have a long-standing and cordial relationship built on a strong foundation of political, economic, and people-to-people connections. And our embassies in all 4 Nordic countries have been working to enhance not only bilateral relations, but also overall relationship between Thailand and the Nordic region. And the Nordic countries, of course, are renowned for their technologies and innovations, for sustainability, and their leadership in climate action. And this is why Thailand values partnership with Nordic region. And we want to do more business with the Nordic region. Thailand is also a proactive participant in efforts to combat climate change. And in our nationally determined contributions, or NDC, we have increased our greenhouse gas reduction target from 20 to 30% by 2030. And our long-term goals are set on achieving carbon neutrality by 2050 and net zero greenhouse gas emissions by 2065. So these ambitious targets underscore Thailand's commitment to a sustainable, inclusive, and green future. And to achieve these targets, we are proactively and actively promoting and adopting the biocircular green economy, or BCG economy, both domestically and to partner with the foreign countries. In light of this, the Thai government is proactively promoting proactive economic diplomacy. And what it means by this, it means that the government is targeting foreign investment, particularly in electronic vehicles, electronics, digital creative economy, and BCG industries, which is the topic of today's discussions. And you will learn more and know more about BCG in a later sessions. Thailand is now open for business, and there has never been a better time to invest in Thailand. And to support this vision, the Thai government is focusing on several key areas at the same time. One, accelerating free trade agreement negotiations with key economies, including, as you know, the Thailand EU FTA negotiations, aiming for the conclusion by the end of next year, 2025. And two, improving connectivity through regional and sub-regional mechanisms. And three, advancing comprehensive regulatory reforms and digitalization of government services. And four, enhancing green transition initiatives, particularly in the energy sector, and promoting green finance mechanisms. And five, providing upgraded tax and non-tax incentives tailored for targeted companies. Six, strengthening the rule of law and regulatory frameworks to ensure foreign investor protection. And seven, preparing for potential membership in the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, or OECD, aligning Thailand's economic policies and infrastructures with global standards. And not to forget that Thailand is strategically positioned as a gateway to Southeast Asia, making it an ideal hub for Nordic business looking to expand more business in the region, Thailand and Southeast Asia. Coupled with the vision of Nordic Integration 2030, which aims to make the Nordic region the most sustainable and integrated in the world by 2030. This is the right time to foster investment and cooperation between Thailand and Nordic region. And of course, Thailand can be a pivotal partner for the Nordic region in investments related to sustainability and the BCG economy. Last but not the least, I would like to introduce to you the Thailand Nordic Countries Innovation Unit, or for short, TNIU. This is a collaborative effort led by the Royal Thai embassies in all the Nordic countries. And this unit serves as a central hub and gateway to foster innovation, cooperation across regions and stakeholders, and advance sustainable development between Thailand and the Nordic countries. TNIU is a virtual unit attached to the embassies, Thai embassies in Nordic countries. So it is another platform for you to cooperate with for your future businesses in Thailand. And to conclude, we are here today to explore untapped opportunities and innovative ideas or methods to further promote economic cooperation between Thailand and Nordic countries, particularly in the areas of BCG's economy. So I wish you a fruitful and engaging sessions and look forward to more concrete partnership between Thailand and Nordic countries. And thank you all for joining us today.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency, Ms. Arun. Thank you so much. Please let me introduce the next speaker from the Investment Promotion Officer at BOI, Mr. Tumrong, please.
Good morning, everybody. I cannot share my screen.
You should be able to, if you just click on share screen.
The host disable participant screen sharing. It's okay.
Perfect, now we see it.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Thamlung Ampornrat. I am the Senior Investment Promotion Officer in charge of the agriculture and food sector from Investment Promotion Division 1 from Thailand Board of Investment, BOI Bangkok. Today, I'm very pleased to present BCG investment opportunities in Thailand under BOI Investment Promotion Strategy. For my presentation, there are 3 key points I will be discussing. Let me start with the BCG model with Sustainable Development Goals. Firstly, I would like to show Thailand's long-term carbon neutral strategy. Thailand also acknowledges the importance of global sustainability issues, and Thailand is willing to be more aggressive addressing in climate change and will strive to reach carbon neutrality by 2050 with net zero emission on or before 2065. And Thailand plans to reach this aspirational goal through National Energy Plan 2022, together with focusing more on innovation and becoming green economy to achieve improved gains. What is the BCG? The concept of BCG has been developed worldwide to commit the Sustainable Development Goals, as we have to grow along with the environment. 3 pillars has been designed. The first one is the bioeconomy, which involves the production of renewable biological resources and the conversion of these resources into value-added products. And the second is C, circular economy, aiming to reuse and recycle resources. And the third is G, green economy, mainly concern activities that have a less negative impact on society and our environment. The BCG models aim to generate a total value 4.4 trillion baht over the next 5 years, which will account for 24% of the country's GDP. This will allow Thailand to achieve its long-term goal of economic growth with sustainability. An additional goal from the government include the reduction of greenhouse gas by 20 to 25 by 2030 and carbon neutrality by 2050, net zero carbon emission by 2065. Next, I would like to present BOI investment promotion strategies and incentives. The important objectives are to enhance the country's competitiveness and achieve sustainable development in the long run. Thailand Board of Investment, or BOI, is a government agency under the Office of the Prime Minister. Our core business is to promote the investment, both investment to Thailand and Thai overseas investment. We drive and promote investment in the private sector in alignment with the country's development strategies and the changing world context. We provide tax incentives such as corporate income tax exemption up to 13 years and reduction, together with exemption of import duties on machineries and raw or essential material import for export. Also, the non-tax incentives such as the work permit and visa and the permission to own land. In addition, BOI takes on additional role as an integrator who work with other government agencies, facilitator who work with to do business to do business easier for companies, and a connector who link large scale with small scale business to create business opportunities for all. We set out to promote investment to restructure the country's economy and build new economy, three core with three characteristics. Being innovative to develop with technology, innovation, and creativity. Being competitive to be highly competitive, resilient, and with high growth. And being inclusive to promote environmental and social sustainability. And we have set 7 pillars of investment promotion strategies for the new economy, and 3 tools that help drive these 7 pillars are a whole package incentive, including tax, non-tax, and financial supporting, and one-stop and end-to-end services, and ecosystem and ease of investment. And now we have launched 9 measures for investment promotion. In terms of the pillar 1, we focusing on the restructuring the industry. We aim to upgrade conventional industry to higher margin industry with technologies and innovation. An example is our push for the transition from conventional agriculture to smart farming or plant factory. And BCG industry is one of the 5 priority industries for the next 3 years. For the investment promotion measures in target industry, which are the principal measures that establish the general criteria, a list of investment promotion activities and standard incentives based on business activities. For the standard incentive, we have standard incentive will be grants for activities that have an impact on the country's economy, while additional merit-based incentive can be obtained to promote economic development. So investors may be granted up to 13 years of corporate income tax exemption and will get further deduction or exemption of corporate income tax from the merit-based incentive and the agenda-based incentive. The area-based incentive will be granted to projects that are located in designated zones such as EEC, Economic Eastern Corridor, SEZ, 20 provinces with lowest income or industrial estate zone. And we classify the incentive based on the technology level, the complexity of the manufacturing process, value added, low in the supply chain, and strategic importance to the country. So for the incentive, for the group incentive, we classify the incentive into 2 main groups, Group A and Group B. So Group A will get the corporate income tax exemption, and Group B will not get the corporate income tax exemption. For the example in activity, get A3. For promoted, can get the exemption import duties on machinery, exemption import duty on raw materials, and corporate income tax exemption for 5 years. Okay, now we are moving on the last topic in BOI promotion in BCG model. Thailand has several diversities in biology and is well positioned to become a global investment destination for BCG. We have robust agricultural activities, rich natural resources, advancing technology, distinctive service sector, and concrete government support. We incentivize businesses to engage in biocircular green activities that have a low environmental impact. As you know, bioeconomy is about using biodiversity for the production of renewable biological resources and the conversion of these resources into value-added products. In terms of BOI promotion, we promote BOI eligible activities in bioeconomy. For example, in agriculture and food sector, in activity, we promote in activity from the upstream supply chain, such as economic forest plantation, animal propagation, animal husbandry or slaughtering to downstream, such as the manufacture of natural rubber products, plant factory, food, beverage, food additive, food ingredient, functional food, and future food. And we classify the future food into 4 activities: manufacture in food in healthcare, novel food, organic food, and medical food, and including of manufacture of biochemical, bioplastic, and products from bioplastic, product from biotechnology, bioenergy, natural extract, or products from natural extract, and supporting activities such as smart farming. And this is the overall picture of BOI eligible activity in the BOI bioeconomy. And I would like to show some example of BOI promoted project in novel food in Thailand, and some company BOI promoted company in biotechnology and bioplastic. For the circular economy, which is an economic system of closed loop in which raw materials, components, and products lose their value as little as possible. BOI also offers a higher incentive for various circular economy activities, such as electricity generation for renewable energy, waste management, recycling and reuse of unwanted materials, production from circular processes such as products from agricultural byproducts or waste, plastic products from recycled plastic and recycled fibers, and overall pictures of BOI eligible activities in circular economy. And the last one is green economy. The green economy focuses on creating sustainability and minimizing greenhouse gas emissions. We promote every kind of green energy, such as electricity from renewable energy or hydrogen from water, EV, and energy storage. BOI has granted higher tax incentive for eco-friendly manufacturing processes, such as encouraging business to implement carbon capture, utilization, and storage, or CCUS technologies and natural refrigerants. And this is the overall pictures of BOI eligible activities in green economy. And the last slide, I would like to show the overall picture for the example of investment incentive for the BCG. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you so much, Tum Trung, for your presentation. Very interesting. Our next presenter is from the Federation of Thai Industry. Please, Dr. Savani.
Thank you very much. Good morning and greeting from Bangkok. I'm Savani Punyaswat from the Federation of Thai Industry. Swadee Kha. It's giving a great pleasure to inviting to be one of the participants here. This will be the forum for the opportunity to exchange the knowledge and to cooperate in the future of trade and investment. And allow me to give you a picture of the private sector perspective on the ESG principle that will be in the future. ESG principle or BCG economy will be the corporate value, as well as our national strategy, which already mentioned from the BOI representative and our ambassador already. And I hope this will be to draw your attention on the future investment and trade for our 2 economies from Nordics and Thailand. I'm going to start with the first presentation as we enter the decades of the global risks on both time frame. On your left-hand side, the World Economic Forum Global Risk Report on 2024. You will see the time frame for the short term and long term, 2 years and 10 years. Both indicate that we have the point of no return on the extreme weather and the climate and natural resources and the nature loss, and then the earth system will be collapsed. So this is a very big impact, and the affected to the corporate entity, I mean the private sector side. And now we have to set the new global conditions and shape the private sector to set the strategy to grow in the future related to the climate change. As the BOI already mentioned, that's very urgency for us. And the current risk landscape say that extreme weather will be very big impact for our private sector. Next slide, please. This slide will show you the landscape of both from Nordic and Thai. On the left-hand side, indicate that the Nordic country as is the world leader through the strong action of the decarbonization. You have many actions on that, and we learned about from you about the initiative from you, a lot of that, and you are the best prepared for the climate change. But why Thailand, we rank as the 9th most affected country in the world. So I hope that partnership in the future will help Thailand and climate solution to the greener economy in the future. So we'll request your help and your advisories on the how do we tackle the climate in the future. This is the landscape that Nordic, you are ready to tackle the climate, but we are affected from the climate in the future. Next slide, please. Yes, this is a picture showing that none of us can tackle climate alone. Climate is the everyone business, and we now failure to act on the climate, and the cost of tackling the climate change is now much higher. The sense of urgency is required, especially on the industry side. The global forces of the industry have to be the green transition pathway. We have to have to set all of the initiative or the strategy from the private sector side. Otherwise, we cannot trade international trade or many of them, because the federations of Thai industry, we compose of the about 16,000 members, which compose of the big organizations and the small, medium, and micro enterprise. And we cover all sectors that BOI already mentioned earlier. And we cover all provinces in Thailand. So we are joining together. We have the strategies of one FTI working together to tackle the climate. And the industry must commit to invest and deliver low carbon businesses. And the FTI, or the Federation of Thai Industry, the carbon will become a new currency and commercial opportunity in the future. This is the very urgency that we have to concerned about that challenges. Next slide, please. Yes, this is showing that the sustainability trend of the 2024. We have the BCG model, we have the ESG that we have to design our corporate value or corporate strategy. I'm going to conclude that the sustainability reporting is a uniform disclosure in the future. We have to do on that. The climate acceleration that we have to have the initiative that's solid of that. And yes, we need the financings and that to align with the 1.5 degree Celsius target. And the green economy is the future economy now. The net zero roadmap and nature-based solution, as the ambassador already saying that Thailand has the carbon neutrality in 2050, and Thailand have the net zero in 2065 that we have to have the pathway, as well as the private sector have to have the pathway aligned with that goal too. It is a sustainability 10. Next slide, please. About Thailand, our new Prime Minister Kun Sethar already set the agenda that Thailand Vision 2030 is the Ignite Thailand. We have set a goal to transform Thailand into a global goal in many areas, 8 areas of that, showing that in the tourism hub, wellness, and medical hub, there are about 8 of them. Half of the country's strategy are related to this industry. And to strengthen this, FTI is very welcome Nordic country to cooperate in the future, because we have to set the hub, and as well as private sector have to align with the hub, this Ignite Thailand as well. Next slide, please. Yes, this is the picture that's showing that On the left-hand side is the Sustainable Development Goals, that ESG of our country. And on the right-hand side is the biocircular. Again, I'm not gonna deep dive on that because our representative from BOI already mentioned on bio is the value added in the views of the private sector perspective. The bioeconomy is the create the value for the bio that the economy in Thailand, and the circular economy, it reduce, reuse, recycle, or the waste management from that. And on biocircular, you have to quantify the KPI and conclude that it's going to be contribute to the GDP or the green economy of Thailand economy, how much of them. So the BCG is already the national strategies of our country. Next slide, please. Yes, this is the linkage between the Ignite Thailand that I mentioned earlier, 8 hubs of them, and the BCG economy, that there are so many of them, about 6 areas: the biodiversity, food, medical, energy, tourism, and circular economy that have the linkage of them. So this is our country strategy. And the biocircular green, there are 3 of them. We dream that we're going to be contribute to GDP about 24% of the GDP contribution. This is the targets of the BCG economy. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. Yes, this is a picture of the, our ambassador already mentioned that the carbon neutrality is 2050 and net zero pathway will be 2065. That this is the target that every enterprise in Thailand have to align with this goal. This is the pledge of the Thailand Climate Promise. Next slide, please. This is to give you a picture that we are ready to go with the ESG or go with the sustainability. On the left-hand side, Thailand ranked number 1 in ASEAN on Sustainable Development Goal Index 2023. And on the right-hand side, Stock Exchange of Thailand reporting that we are top ASEAN on DJSI. DJSI is Dow Jones Sustainability Index, which the measure of the sustainability enterprise in Thailand. We are the number 1 in ASEAN, so top ASEAN on DJSI. Next slide, please. This is a picture showing that this is a picture of our chairman of the Federations of Thai Industry. This time is his second term. He aiming that we will be sustainable future from Ignite Thailand and BCG economy working together. And we have one FDI strategy. This is our long-term commitment to increase the nation competitiveness and translate to the BCG economy to the next generation industry and S-curve in the future. So his second term will cover the SME or micro SME. So this is the very big ecosystem that we have to working together to tackle the climate and working on the BCG in the future together. Next slide, please. Allow me to give you the BCG in the term or perspective of the FTI, the BCG-driven economy and FTI role. Next slide, please. We cover the first industry that I already mentioned, that we cover all provinces in Thailand and many sectors on that because we have about 16,000 members in FTI. And next generation industry will be S-curve, biocircular green economy, and climate change will be very important in the future. Next slide, please. The first S-curve, the new S-curve, is showing the picture for you to give you the picture of the FDI cover of the sector, like next generation automotive or the new S-curve, the value shift for that, value added and value shift from the next gen industry. Next slide, please. I'm not gonna deep dive on that because the BCG concept is a pressure from the many regulations, especially from the developed countries to our developing country like Thailand. But some of them not the risks, but will be the opportunity in the future. So the bio is I already mentioned, and by BOI representative already mentioned, this is the picture, the linkage between the BCG and the Sustainable Development Goal. Next slide, please. I'm going to give you the example, but not much like BOI representative already mentioned, but some of them and showcase of that In FTI, we have the Bioenergy, bioplastic, biochemicals, biofuel, biofertilizer, and biofood in the future, and biomedicine. These need to have the green technology and future technology that I believe that Nordic countries have many technologies in that, and we can join hands together in the future. Next slide, please. And circular economy is reduce, reuse, and recycle. We have the circular material hub that we can have the symbiosis of the waste and use for the feedstock for the other enterprise. This is a very big one. It's directory for the FTI member to use them. And we have joined hands with the Alliance to End Plastic Waste from many brand owners like Unilever, Coca-Cola, and many brands of them join hands together to help Thailand cope with the plastic waste solution. It's making the plastic road and make a city to demo that we can tackle the plastic waste, because we are one of the top 10 mismanaged waste in the world in the plastic waste. And now we can create the upcycling value on your right hand side, and we're making it fashion, t-shirt, and everything that making the added value to the plastic waste. And I think that sorry, can you go back for a page? Yes, Nordic country have the developed country and have the initiatives on the plastic waste. Many of them we can join hands together in the future. And now I Federation of Thai Industry discuss with the Nordic countries on that as well. Next slide, please. For the green economy, this is the making the ESG work and have to be quantify everything into the digits or statistical. And otherwise, we cannot say that we contribute to GDP in the country, how much of that. Next slide, please. Yes, in climate change, we have the Climate Change Institute under the FTI. We have the FTIX, the Federation of Thai Industry Exchange Platform, to have the carbon trading platform here in for our member to making the net zero together for the organization. Next slide, please. And the key success factor, I'm going to jump to the key success factor. Next slide, please. Yes, the key success factor to enhance the industrial capacity approaches. The first one is we have the aim to BCC model. We already have it. We need the technology and new technology, especially the clean technology for Nordic countries. We focus on the supply chain security because we're looking at the ecosystem or supply chain is very important. And the renewable energy is a very important role in the industrial sector now. And the capability of people like upskill, reskill, or multi-skill of labor skill will be upskill on people of Thailand. And the law must be encouraged ease of doing business in the future. Next slide, please. I'm going to end the page here. The Nordic and Thai are mapping the huge opportunity here, a game changer, the open innovation, the forward faster, the standardization, and we explore the co-investment to seize the opportunity in the future. These advantages will enable us to continuously accelerate the climate tackle. The FTI will continue to proactive development, greener industry, business development, open and cooperations with Nordic countries in the future. Participants and delegates. FTI will look forward to closer cooperation between our two economies, Nordics and Thailand. We are committed to be Nordic value partner in the future, investing for business opportunity and beyond profits of the ESG. I wish the foreign direct investment inflow from Nordics and further our Thai in the future. Thank you very much. ขอบคุณค่ะ
Thank you so much, Dr. Savani. The next presenter is Chief Operating Officer at Nordic Bioproducts Group Oil. Please, Kalle.
Thank you very much. Is the sound okay?
Yes.
Excellent. I will start sharing my screen. Yes, and thank you very much for the opportunity to come and talk to this seminar today. And it's really I'm really pleased to hear that Thailand is taking these ambitious actions regarding climate change and considering the bioeconomy, circularity, and green transition. And we here at the Nordics, we do have the upper hand on developing new technologies. But then we want to take these technologies and provide the opportunity for other countries to utilize and really make an impact on the future of the world and the sustainability. How are we going to run our business? So we are Nordic Bioproducts Group based here in Finland at the metropolitan area of Helsinki. We are a spin-off company from Aalto University. We were a startup company, but now I consider us as a growth company. And our main mission is to develop technologies for the utilization of the precious natural raw materials that we have here on the planet. And I'm just going to give you a snapshot of the technology that we are developing at the moment, which is called the Harvestex. But first about the company itself. So Nordic Bioproducts Group, we are a new independent hub for cellulose innovation, bioproduct development and commercialization in the Nordics. Central to our work is reducing the world's reliance on virgin and fossil-based resources, achieving new circular solutions and enabling impact at scale. A bit of a timeline. So our cornerstone innovation is technology called AltoCell, and we are producing microcrystalline cellulose here in Finland at the moment. But all the innovation started from the birth from Professor Olli Dar in 2006. And now facing 2024, we have our commercial microcrystalline cellulose production start in Lappeenranta. But interesting thing happened last year that we were considering that what is the input raw material that is most abundant and causes the most problems in the agricultural sector today. And we joined our brilliant minds here with our scientists here at NBG, and we defined the problem, and the problem here is that 140 billion tons of biomass waste generated every year from agriculture, and 80% of the crop production goes to waste and is an environmental burden. So the agricultural side stream provide a major opportunity for a wide variety of industries, yet the development is still in its infancy. And this is the problem that we are tackling today. And the crucial is to find a way to produce high quality fibers that are both economically and viably scalable. And the solution, so we have achieved a technology breakthrough in turning, for example, wheat straw, not limited to wheat straw, but any lignocellulosic material into high value solution for multiple industries. And what do we mean by this? So we are looking, farmers are looking for novel and higher value use of agricultural residues to increase crop revenue. And then we have the Harvestex industrial unit that is capable of taking the precious raw material from the side streams and turning them into high quality bioproducts, novel solutions to reduce carbon footprint in their products and operations. For example, in pharmaceutical, cosmetic, textile, chemical, agriculture, and construction industries. So how does this work? So we take the low-value agricultural residue, which can be wheat, straw, bagasse, or you name it. And we start by extracting the really precious hemicelluloses and extractives from this raw material. And from these raw materials can be further processed to, for example, nutritional fibers, functional food ingredients, food packaging materials, pharma excipients, biofabricated materials, or technical polymers. Then the second part, what we do with our technology is we extract the lignin as a lignosulfonate. And lignosulfonate can be used as a dispersant, binding agent, crystal growth modifier, emulsion stabilizer, complexing and chelating agents. And finally, we are left with cellulose. And we are the masters of cellulose chemistry. And we can transform the cellulose to pharma excipients, for example, microcrystalline cellulose. Microcrystalline cellulose can be used as a food additive or a feed supplement. It can also be transformed into textiles as a man-made cellulosic fiber. We can engineer the cellulose to biobarriers or even to bioplastics. So the impact what we are creating with this solution from the social point of view is to transform an environmental burden into economic opportunity for rural regions, which can bring more sustainability and improve the livelihood of communities. The elimination of waste burning brings better air quality, which can contribute to improved health and well-being, and also keeps agricultural land in use for food. Environmental impact eliminates seasonal burning related to air pollution and emission. For example, reduce the textile industry reliance on virgin materials like cotton and wood, provide an alternative to fossil-based feedstock in fiber production, can help to reduce soil degradation and improve biodiversity, and also the important financial impact. We enable farmers to diversify their income and increase financial stability. Wheat straw revenue, for example. All extracted components from the process bring additional value revenue streams. Mass availability of the waste feedstock can future-proof material supply and protect earnings. Where we are now in the development stage of this technology. So in 2024, we have done extensive lab scale validation. The next phase will be a pilot plant, and then the third phase on 2026-2027 is a small-scale production plant. And where we are now is the lab-scale validation. So we have done the process optimization. We have a lab-scale production in batch reactor. We enable optimization for specific raw material that you have in hand, and product selection for optimized for industrial requirements, and we also do IPR protection on these technologies. And what we get out of this is a high-quality polymeric hemicellulose, pure lignosulfonates, and cellulose products and its derivatives. And the next stage where we want to enter is a pilot plant, building a container unit to be installed at customer sites, demonstrating process scalability to large processing volumes. We want this to be modular and flexible system for selected test site, optimal setup for risk mitigation regarding technology implementation, depending on the target region where we're going to implement the pilot plant. And then at the end of the 2020s, small scale production plants. So input, we can take in 40 kilotons of wheat straw, for example, and output would be 8 kilotons of hemicellulose, 10 kilotons of lignosulfonates, and 12 kilotons of cellulose. And even though with the small scale production plant, this is the techno-economics is really lucrative on this technological solution. And the status where we are now is that we have proven success. The process has undergone successful in-house trials and collaboration with third parties validating its viability. We are currently our efforts in optimizing the existing process to enhance efficiency and effectiveness. And what we are looking for is funding requirements. So we are seeking funding to support ongoing R&D developments and advance NBG breakthrough innovation to the next stage to the development, which is the demo plant and pilot plant. And now I'm calling all of the great people there and around to, we are looking for partners who have access to raw material. We are looking for industrial partners who want to make the green transition happen with their current portfolio by reducing the reliance on fossil-based materials. We are looking for funding instruments and also help to get this technology from the backwaters from Finland to, for example, be implemented and help the BCG targets of Thailand in the future. So this is the Nordic Bioproducts Group. My name was Kalle Riihinen. I was the Chief Operating Officer here talking today. And please do send me a mail, give me a call. And I also have in my team Kari Vanhatalo, who is our Chief Technology Officer, and Professor Olli Dar as our Chief Scientific Officer. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you so much, Kalle. Very interesting. Let's hand over to the next presenter, Managing Director for PEICO Southeast Asia. And please, Dmytro.
Hello everyone. Good afternoon.
Yeah.
My name is Dima.
Yeah.
I am in charge of PEICO operations in Southeast Asia. Let me share my screen. All right. So today presentation is about innovative solutions for construction. As we may know, the construction is a big influencer into the sustainability. Basically, construction is responsible for over 37% of CO2 emissions. And if we would like to have more greener environment, more greener world where we live in, we need to also improve the way how we build. So let me introduce the ways how PAYCO can help in this one. First few slides is about company introduction. So PAYCO is have been established in 1965 in a city called Lahti, and now it's presented in 33 countries. We have more than 2,000 people globally employed and have 13 factories worldwide. So what PAYCO is famous in is connections and technology for the construction. We have several solutions which we are working to improve in the field of sustainability, which are ultra-low energy solutions, wind energy application, dry precast connection solutions, as well as delta beam slim floor structures. I would give a brief introduction of each solution. So when we're talking about ultra-low energy solutions, it's the solutions which help buildings to be more self-efficient. In Europe or cold environment countries, we're talking about the insulation, which is very important in order to keep the warm inside. Same time, when we're talking about warm environment, would it be Middle East or Southeast Asia, we need to keep a cold inside, more cooler environment inside. So insulation is as much important as in colder environments. So in PAYCO, we have a solution to have insulation integrated into precast wall panels. Insulation will be inside of the panels, and from both sides will be concrete connected with our connectors. This system will help to keep nicer environment inside of the building and reduce cooling fees for the building on a life cycle of it. When we are talking about construction itself, we want to make it more faster and also more sustainable. So we are aiming to change it from conventional cast-in-place construction to precast construction. Our final target is to have a building build similar like a Lego type, when you can install items very fast, very efficient, without supports, and without having too much construction dust involved, less formworks, and basically reduce the construction cycles of the building, reduce people involved in the construction, reduce safety risk, and improve the construction itself. There are a few ways to do it with help of bolted connections, which can connect concrete columns or beams or walls as efficient as the steel structures, just with the help of bolts and the shoes, which can be tightened, and then construction can rise up faster. And then when we talk about the sustainability, one way is to reduce the concrete part of the building. So there, conventionally, we have structures which have either precast beam or inverted T-beams or the steel beam, and slab is placed on it. Normally, it's in situ slab or post-tensioning slab. And there is also the way with integrated beam, which will have a slab hidden inside of the beam. This reduces the total height of the building. And also it allows to use such technology as hollow core slabs, which is lighter structure, and help to have total lighter weight of the building, which helping to reduce also excavation cost. And by the end of the day, you will have lighter structure, which doesn't require too much efforts to the cool, and you also can save the concrete, and this helps to reduce the CO2 emissions. Another way is to combine new technologies, and you can combine, let's say, wooden slab or wooden column technology with a slim floor structures and make it more sustainable. Plus, it can make it in various shapes, various architectural shapes, open ceilings, slim floor structures, and other things which can be possible with this system. One but not least is we are talking about circular economy when the buildings can be constructed, and let's say in 20-30 years, same structure from concrete and steel can be taken away, separated by parts, and moved to the new locations and reuse again. So instead of demolishing the building, the parts would be concrete or steel parts that can be reused again. That's all from my side. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much from Peiko. Very interesting. Let's then for the last 5 minutes hand over to the potential for Q&A and closing remarks. Nordic Director for BI in Stockholm, please, Kun Subada.
Yes. Okay. We have covered a lot of material in a short time. Firstly, I would like to express my appreciation to Ambassador Alunlumpotong Humphreys for the opening remarks and all speakers, Dr. Sawanit Bunyasuwat and Kun Thamrong, for their comprehensive presentation with regard to Thailand's biocircular green economy, including Mr. Kale and Dimistro for sharing their vulnerable experience in Thailand. And I would like to pay deep respect to all the participants for your positive participation in the webinar. I hope that what you have learned through the webinar today will help you for your investment project in the future. I think that the purpose of the webinar has been completely accomplished. BCG model is the key principle of Thailand's social and economic development based on Thailand's strengths in robust agricultural activities, rich natural resources. Besides, we are trying to employ science and technology and innovation to enhance the capacity and competitiveness of our country. For the investment promotion of the Thailand Board of Investment, the BCG model is applied to focus on promoting many groups of industry, as Kun Thamrong mentioned earlier. If you need more details, you can schedule one-on-one meeting with me at the BI Stockholm. And as always, if you are thinking of investing in Thailand, we are ready to assist you in many ways possible. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. You will have a follow-up with the film from this event also as afterwards. Okay, thank you so much.